the final award is for the Diplomate of the Year in Information Technology. This student has obtained 21 distinctions in the diploma. He will be receiving a floating trophy, book voucher, memory stick, and also an iPad mini from Al Baraka Bank. May I call upon Ms. Najma Khan again to come and present this award. The awardee for the Information Technology Diplomate of the Year is Joshua J. Danakal. Thank you, Ms. Khan. Congratulations. Congratulations to all the awardees. Very well done. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the awards part of the ceremony. I would now like to call upon Mr. Pranavan Govender to move a vote of thanks.
Thank you, Program Director Ranjan. Job well done. Our VC, Prof. Bawa in absentia, members of management, Prof. Nepal, our guest of honor, who's my ex-student, Kuniso, members of the ITAB, and all our students, fellow staff members, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to move the vote of thanks. Good afternoon to one and all. Almighty God above, Supreme Being, we give thanks to you for this beautiful campus, this beautiful day, our students, staff, and all the many mercies. Now that I thank the guy above, I can go on. Prof. Bawa and Alan Khan cannot be here, and they extend their apologies. But Alan and the VC has a message for you, and to quote the VC, we would like to extend our congratulatory messages to all the top students at today's function, and may they continue their studies at DUT. I know that the last part, the marketing strategy, was Alan's idea. Prof. Nepal, you are representing them. Please convey our appreciation to them. And Prof. Nepal, thank you for coming. Yesterday when I met you and I told you that you told me that you never missed a function, I realized you have a little bit of a soft spot for the IT department. And I know that you like us more than the others. I won't tell anybody about that. Prof. Nepal likes us because he's an IT guy. When Prof started his studies many years ago, I think Prof told me 30 Rand. No. 15 Rand a module. Did I get it right, Prof? Correct. You're giving your age away, Prof. Thank you, Prof. Nepal, for your continued support, and I believe you had something to do with this building as well. AV guys, when you're taking a photograph of Prof and I, switch your flash off, we don't need it. Thank you, AV guys, for the sound and the photography. Okay, I forgot to thank our HOD, Kesri. Last night I contacted you with the idea, and she never shut me down. Kesri, thank you. Prof, she's a little bit tight with our budgets and finances. But luckily we have sponsors. Neil Howison from Dimension Data, thank you for all the trophies. Anup Ranchot, Aviva Systems for the iPad mini. Anup, thank you. You're a regular, huh? Next year as well, okay. Najma Khan, Al Baraka Bank, the iPad. I know our students are going to love it. Colin Thakur. Colin, he was my ex-lecturer. He was also in the IT department, and he's now in the Enterprise Development Unit. Like Prof. Nepal, he also has a soft spot for the IT department. They sponsored the catering. Thank you, Colin. Rodney Mirage from Student Recruitment, the laser pointers and the golf shirts. Thank you, Rodney. Prof. S. Moyo from the Postgraduate Unit for the memory sticks. Thank you, Prof. Moyo. Romeo Mabaso from IBM for the training vouchers, caps, and the lanyards. Thank you, Romeo. Tony from Adams Bookstores for the book vouchers. Thanks, Tony. Can you organize some calendars for 2014, please, man? Minal from CNGH Publishers for the textbooks. Thanks. Don't worry, Minal. I'll ask all the IT staff to make sure that our students buy your textbooks. Niala Darcy from Microsoft South Africa for the textbooks. Yogesh, you've got some very big contacts. Microsoft, IBM, Dai Data, another big contact, Alice from Vodacom. Thanks, Alice, for the goodie bag. I wonder what's inside that. Our ITAV members, thank you for taking the time again to join us. I nearly forget you, our guest of honor, Kuniso Masubani, the CEO from Indisa Information Systems. And by the way, Kuniso, I taught you some years ago, and if I recall, you submitted your DS assignment late. What a lovely, inspiring talk. You would have noticed that his lectures had a big influence on him. He started with a PowerPoint presentation. By the way, Kuniso, you and I have the same tie, huh? My wife chose mine, yours? If Kuniso can do it, so can all of you. Oh yes, Greg and his maintenance team. This morning at 8 a.m., this venue did not look like this. You know how I can stay scarcely. Luckily, I got contacts, the maintenance department, super care cleaners, and securities came in and we sorted it out. Thank you. And you know something else? If it wasn't for all you students out there, then we know what's function. Thank you. You students motivate the lecturers, all of them sitting out there, to work hard. Kesley Delim, Dr. Hilton, can I, on behalf of all the staff, thank the students? Kesley, staff? Thank you, students. And students, don't forget to thank your parents as well. And students, can I, on behalf of you, thank our lecturers, because if it wasn't for the lecturers, you wouldn't have done that. Shamir? Oh, thank you, lecturers, right? For the hard work that you put in. And thank you to all the top students. Thank you. Last but not least, who's our IT awards coordinator? Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? I can't seem to see her. Where is she, Kes? Oh, Yashni. She told me we must not thank her. So guess what I did? I asked to move the vote of thanks. Yashni, thank you. You have our students' interests at heart. You, with your team and the IT staff, made all this possible. Double-checking and cross-checking. Even emailing me late last night. I still recall a couple of years ago when Yugeshni said, there will be an IT awards function. And she banged her fist on the desk. And guess what? She's still at it. Thank you, Yugesh. Can I, on behalf of the team, thank you, Yugesh, thank everybody for coming here. And in conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, if I omitted anybody, thank you. I'm so nervous standing in front of you. The big guy up there knows about it. So, thank you. And good afternoon to you.
Thank you, Pranavan. You can now quit your day job and become a stand-up comedian. Ladies and gentlemen, we are almost at the end. Okay, just one last thing for the surprise award of the afternoon. This is for a top 8 student of ours who's become one of our most important and critical persons of note. She has always given the department the full support and dedication, and this function has become a pet project over the last couple of years. And we wish to say thank you for your hard work, and this acknowledgement goes out to, don't run away, Yogesni. Yogesni Modli. Can I call our head of department, Kesri Singh, to come forward to present Yogesni with a small token of our appreciation. Very well done, Yogesni, as usual. She will be coming back to you sponsors next year, so just be aware of that. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Just a few notices before we end. All awardees, please return your scrolls empty. And in return, we will give you official certificates that you can collect from Mr. Sen, I think. Awardees, especially the diplomates of the year, please ensure that you've taken all the necessary group and individual photos with our sponsors. Really, it's really important because our sponsors put in a lot of effort. They offer us quite a bit, so we will need to show our appreciation. So take these photos with them in front of those banners, please. Okay. Refreshments have been provided at the back. We will open up those doors in the back. So I would like all of you all to join us for refreshments before you go. And thank you very much, and have a safe journey home. Thank you.